The best seat in the house welcomes you to a night of hope and joy. Virtual Gala. Live from Rock Canyon Studio in Provo, Utah. Hosted by John Absey, Utah Jazz Bear for 25 years, and Nathan Osmond, country music superstar. Music performances from the new hit album, The Broken Miracle by Paul Cardall, with guest artists David Archuleta and Thompson Square. Special appearances by Nathan Glad and Gabe Casados. And now, here's John and Nathan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the party tonight. Best seat in the house.
Woo!
That's who we are. That's right. We're having fun. And you at home watching have the best seat in the house tonight. John Absey, how are you, bud?
I'm really good, except for the fact that once again, I get matched up with Nathan Osmond, and naturally I got like a raspy voice and a nasally voice, but then I get to like stand next to the guy that when he speaks and sings, it's like the clouds open up and the sun shines through.
My publicist, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is.
There you go. I'll be your agent.
It's so good to be here, though.
This is
have
awesome.
Quite the lineup tonight. We're going to talk about that. But first, why don't we introduce ourselves? John, I have been a fan of yours for so many years. If you've been to a Utah Jazz game, you have seen this man do the most amazing stunts. I tell you, you've been Jazz Bear for over 25 years?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
No, thank you. That was a great intro.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate that. No, I was a Jazz Bear for 25 years. I was so fortunate to be able to entertain the fans in the arena and be part of this community, and the community embraced the Bear and let us do all the charity work that we could do at that time. So I just thank everybody out there for their support. But
you do so much good in the community, too. I want everybody to know this is a great man.
I love you, Nathan.
Always engaged in a great cause, especially this cause tonight as well.
But wait!
It's near and dear to your heart.
Okay, look, of course, naturally, he introduces me and then blows himself off. Here we go. So everybody, this is Nathan Osmond.
Thank you.
And welcome. And Nathan Osmond, I'm serious, has like one of the best voices when we were standing there in our last time that we were together. And it seriously, it's kind of like, you know, humbling to just stand there and watch you and listen to you sing. But I know, you know, your family, your whole family is a singing group, and I know your brothers and they're amazing brothers.
Family, the Osmonds, and second generation.
You introduce yourself.
We got some music tonight. I get the opportunity to sing on this show for you guys. My new single just came out on Martin Luther King Day. It's called All In. We're going to sing it here. This will be one of the first live performances online, live. So you're going to get to hear that tonight. We're going to sing my song, Welcome to the Party. But you know who else we have on the show? We got David Archuleta in the house.
I'm excited.
Great friend of ours. We've known him for many years. Super excited. We got Paul Cardall. Come on.
Yes, we do.
Dove Award winner, Grammy Award winner. Who else do we have? Thompson Square.
I know. We got like, it's amazing entertainment tonight.
But or not. I love that song.
Listen to that
They got
voice.
so many hits. I'm so thrilled to have them on the show.
But we also have Nathan and Gabe.
Yes.
Two kids that are part of Best Seat in the House Foundation, and they have amazing stories, and I can't wait for you guys to hear them speak.
They will just tug at your heartstrings, and nothing better than that on Valentine's week. I was born on Valentine's Day. Wow. So we're all about the heart tonight. We're here to raise money to help provide life-changing experiences to kids with health issues and those with less fortunate circumstances. And boy, I tell you, there is a lot of that out there.
There is. And thankfully, we have somebody like Ivan Gonzalez who picked up the torch and realized that there was a need to be able to service these children, to give them moments like you had just said. And the cool thing about Ivan, I've known Ivan for many years, is the first, like, so he worked at Ronald McDonald House and worked at a bunch of other charities, but that wasn't enough. He still had to do more, which was amazing. And for his birthday, he decided, I'm going to bring kids in and we're going to have a carnival. And he got volunteers and they did this big carnival. And that's where Best Seat in the House started.
And you're going to get to meet him here tonight. He's here in the studio.
And he's sexy.
Ivan Gonzalez. We're so thrilled to have him here, doing such a great thing in the community. But these children that don't have experiences, some that have health challenges, refugee children, the children that are impoverished, that don't have food to eat. If you can dream it and think it, this man does this for his children. And not just once. Not just something, at the end of their life. He takes care of them. And even when they've passed on, their families are still struggling. He even helps the families.
I know. And
it's amazing.
He's doing events 3 to 4 times a month. And more than that. And I know that because I was fortunate enough to have been part of some of those events. Right. And they're amazing. The man's got a big, big heart.
And Mr. Valentine himself here tonight.
Oh,
it's
like
all
that.
about the love.
I like
and
that.
so you're going to get a chance to meet him. But we want to go ahead and share Ivan's story and how this charity started. So ladies and gentlemen, watch this.
Back in 2016, my birthday was coming up, and I just started working at the local Ronald McDonald House. And I started thinking, what do I want for my birthday? I kept getting asked by my friends and my family, and nothing was really jumping out on me that I wanted to do or wanted. And I was talking to a coworker, and she mentioned, like, why don't we do something for the kids? And I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to do something here for the kids, here at Ronald McDonald House and at the hospital. And I love events, and I was like, why don't I just do a carnival for my birthday? And she's like, that's a great idea. So I got all my friends together. We chipped in some money and we bought toys and carnival games and prizes, whatever we could. And we set up in the community room there. And we had, 50 kids come through, and it was the most amazing experience of my life. I couldn't have wished for a better birthday present. And just seeing the kids happy and enjoying themselves. I remember multiple kids coming up to me confused about the carnival, and I was like, what are you confused by? They're like, it's your birthday, but you're giving me a present. And I was like, yep, that's how my birthday rolls. And they were like, that's awesome, and they just loved their toys or whatever prize they got. I actually met, that day was the first day in the hospital for a kid named Jake. And that began a year-long friendship that day. That night was the first night for his treatment on leukemia. He loves sports. He loves girls. So we connected pretty well. And we talked about sports, and I followed up on his treatments, visited him, and I did more events there at the Ronald McDonald House, and he just came to them all. During this year of friendship, I did more events with Jake and other kids, and we became closer as friends. And I started giving them tickets to events that I couldn't go to. I had season tickets to the Jazz, and a game I couldn't go to, I said, hey, you go with your mom, enjoy the night. Real Salt Lake, hey, go to the game for me, I can't go, and continued for a year. All these memories with Jake are still impactful in my life. I love seeing Jake be able to do things that were distractions to his treatments. Anytime he was low, we would do something or hang out or watch a game or whatever it is to get him distracted from his treatments. One memory that really sticks out to me is a little girl going through cancer treatment, lost her hair, and she was about 10 years old. She was crying, that she lost her hair and she didn't feel beautiful. She was just crying, and her mom trying to console her. And Jake had already lost his hair at the time. And he comes up to her and he's like, asking her, why are you crying? And she's like, I lost my hair. I'm not beautiful anymore. And Jake's like, what are you talking about? You're still beautiful. He's like, look at me. I'm bald, but I'm still a sexy beast. And you're still beautiful. Just because you don't have hair doesn't mean you're not beautiful. And everyone in the room just, as I am right now, bawling. And that was just the type of kid that Jake was. And after a year, Jake lost his battle with leukemia. I wouldn't trade that year of friendship for anything. And After Jake passed away, I realized after a year of doing these events on the side, I was like, I need to do this more. I need to reach more kids because there's tons of kids like Jake that just need some distraction, some hope, some joy in their life. So shortly after Jake passed away, I officially started the Best Seat in the House charity. I started the Best Seat in the House charity so I can do more events for kids like Jake so that they have more hope and joy no matter how long they are here on earth. This is going to be our best year yet, but we can't do it without you. So please give generously or donate your time and talents. Thank you so much for your support.
Ivan Gonzalez, what an incredible man. I'm so honored to have him here with us tonight. You're going to get a chance to meet him a little bit later on. What are you doing? Holy cow, look at this.
I was feeling a little left out. One of these guys, like, you know how they sing that thing? One guy's not like the other. That was me. So now I'm in a coat, and now I'm as tall as
I've
you.
always looked up to you, my friend.
No, you didn't. But that's cool. I appreciate it.
You look good.
Hey,
looks like an
the camera's
Osmond
got to
here
go up.
tonight.
I'm even that tall. This is awesome.
Well, you know what, John? We could not do what we're doing here tonight without some incredible sponsors. And so we wanted to just take a brief moment and recognize those who've given so much to bring this to pass here tonight. So let's recognize those sponsors right now, starting with Independent Solutions.
And Osmond Home Loans, and it's also osmondhomeloans.com.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, we're so honored to be able to give back a little bit here tonight. I'm actually an official Utah licensed mortgage loan originator.
Congratulations.
An officer. Isn't that crazy? So
That's
when
good.
we heard about this tonight, osmondhomeloans.com wanted to be involved as well. So go check us out. Refinance, buy a home in Utah, live next to an Osmond.
Dude, I like that. And also by the Absey.com Foundation. No, I'm just
Yes.
kidding.
Oh, come on.
I was not.
These guys are amazing.
we're not as cool as
you know
the
who we have
Nation.
also on the list? Are you a big soccer fan?
I love soccer. My kids played soccer.
Utah, I tell you, and soccer are synonymous thanks to these guys, Real Salt Lake, the pro soccer team here in town. That stadium is amazing. That
love
energy you feel there is just fantastic.
And the
we
crowd's
love
awesome.
that team. We're so thankful they're involved with us tonight.
And a charity that's close to my heart, For the Kids Foundation,
Yes.
run by Minda and Rosanna, and they are amazing. And what they do for the children that go home every weekend, and they give them food to make sure they have something to eat over the weekend.
That's right. And of course, we got Lenny and Bert Zimmerelli.
I'm glad you said that
say
one.
that right. Zimmerelli. Zimmerli, why did I
Boom.
sound that? I'm going Italiano on you. Here we go. Zimmerelli. Zimmerli. I have went to the best of schools. Thank you.
But now listen, this is where we got to get going.
It's working for me.
So a couple days ago, and I was online, and I was looking at the silent auction, and there's so many amazing items online.
Some great items here.
And if for you guys out there, if you guys haven't done it yet, go to bestseat.givesmart.com and look at all the amazing items that are out there that you can bid on right now. And the auction, if I'm not mistaken, goes for another 2 days.
It does. It goes all the way till Friday, I believe. Isn't that
Yep.
right? Friday at noon, Mountain Standard Time. So bestseat.givesmart.com. Bestseat.givesmart.com.
And
great items.
If you do not win an auction item, and I hope you do, because I have a bunch of stuff that I've been bidding on. But go to get off my chair. Go to Venmo at bestseat SLC, and please just donate, because I'm telling you guys, it's amazing to be able to have a moment for these children to take their minds off of the situations that some of them are in a health, like if it's a health crisis. And what Ivan does really gives these families a break so that they can just have a moment where they're not thinking and worried about their child in the health situation.
Underprivileged children, refugee children, people that are starving, people that have health difficulties, people that are terminal. And the nice thing is they don't just wait to the end of their life to do something. They do it now. And you, my friend, can do it now. Look at my brother from another mother right here. If you got Venmo, give a little bit. Give a little bit.
Give a lot.
Song.
Give a lot.
Yeah, reach into your hearts and your pocketbooks here tonight.
I like being tall.
And we're going to have some fun. In fact, you know what? The best seat is, if you want to text best seat to 76278. You can see it on the lower third down here. That's best seat. That's what you want to text, all one word, to 76278. And they can also give that way.
And just so you know, it's not all us. Well, it is you now because I'm walking off because right now you guys get to listen to Nathan sing "Welcome to the Party."
Oh yeah, this is going to be a party tonight, so we thought it'd be fun to start off with one of my latest singles. This is a fun song, and you've heard it on the country charts. I'm excited to sing it for you here tonight. John, thank you for that intro. Gainer, go ahead and hit that track. Oh yeah. You guys, you're going to be part of some magic here tonight. So let's let our hair down. Come on, it's Wednesday night. Woo! Come on, put your hands together at home. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Feeling good, smelling good, ready to rock. Windows down, I got my truck shined up. Been working all week, now it's time to have a good time. You ready to have a good time? Money in my pocket, ready to spend. I've waited long enough for a wild weekend. Cruise down Main, let them all check out my ride. Summer nights ain't country twang. Neon lights are calling your name. Welcome to the party, come on, let your hair down. Shake it, turn it up. Let's wake up the whole town. Don't stop till you see the morning light. Come and rock your body, check out all the hotties. Can I get a yee-haw? Place is getting rowdy. This is gonna be one heck of a night. Welcome to the party, P-A-R-T-Y. Woo! Dance floors hopping, let me hear that song. Keep them girls dancing all night long. There's a fight out back, we're still going strong. Yeah. Keep that rhythm pumping, up and down, now the honky-tonk's jumping. Stomp them boots, aren't you glad you came along? Write down numbers, ain't making plans. Cute little country thing takes your hand. Welcome to the party, come and let your hair down. Shake it, turn it up. Let's wake up the whole town. Don't stop till you see the morning light. Don't stop, John Asby, here we go. Come and rock your body, check out all the hotties. Can I get a yee-haw? Place is getting rowdy. This is gonna be one heck of a night. This is gonna be fun tonight. Welcome to the party. Woo! John guitar solo. Where are you, buddy? Here we go, guys. Make sure you tell all your friends. Share this live broadcast right now. Show me how you break dance. That's how you do it. Welcome to the party. Come and let your hair down. Shake it, turn it up. Let's wake up the whole town. Don't stop till you see the morning light. Come and rock your body. Check out all the hotties. Can I get a yee-haw? Place is getting ready. This is gonna be one heck of a night. Welcome to the party. It's great to be here with everybody tonight. Tell your friends, tell them to come join the party right now. Woo! 2, 3, welcome to the party. That's how it goes, you guys. Thank you so much. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, one more shout out. Look, we got some donors. Already, folks, people are giving to this great cause, and you could do the same. But let's go ahead and recognize some of the money that's already coming in right now. Look at this. Johansson just donated $75. Nate, you got a great name, buddy. I love that. Let's give it up for Nate, everybody in the audience out here tonight. Yes. Also, Stella Young just donated $20. Thank you, Stella. And Max Gonzalez, I'm going to call you Benjamin, just gave $100 to Best Seat in the House. Thank you. One more round of applause for these donors. Ladies and gentlemen, you can be part of this right now. You know, 2020 was a big year for the Best Seat in the House charity. They did a whole lot of great things. Let's take a look at this video. Check this out, guys.
The Best Seat in the House is a 501c3 tax-exempt nonprofit organization. We provide life-changing experiences for children during difficult times. Be it health or underprivileged situations, we create an opportunity for these children and their families to experience joy. and most importantly, hope. We are dedicated to making these experiences magical. Best Seat in the House believes in serving those most in need and making a difference in their lives. 2020 was a powerful year for Best Seat in the House. In 2018, we served 600 children. In 2019, over 3,000 children. And despite the pandemic, in 2020, we served over 2,000 children. No, COVID-19 didn't stop us from pivoting and making a difference in the lives of so many in our community. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of this past year. We served 100 kids and their families for a private event at the Ice Castles in Midway. We took an entire petting zoo and had a special night for the kids at the Ronald McDonald House. We hosted a Disney princess and superhero party at the Ronald McDonald House and shared gifts, prizes, and a princess or superhero costume to every child that attended. We hosted 50 people for a special night at Disney on Ice. In April, May, and June, we broadcast entertaining virtual events for our families, from princess and superhero story nights, science projects, magic shows, and DJ dance parties. In June, we hosted an outdoor Father's Day picnic at Life Start Village. Our partners at the Real Salt Lake Foundation put on a drive-through light show. We hosted 50 families at this memorable event. Real Salt Lake donated a suite for us to host a large refugee family from Afghanistan. It was their first opportunity to see live soccer. We hosted a back-to-school carnival and served over 100 children and their families. We provided school supplies and a pair of brand new shoes for each child. Our Sub for Santa drive was a success, and we made sure 140 people got Christmas presents. And the crown jewel of the year was our annual holiday dinner. We served over 600 people, and they also received gifts and winter supplies. We had over 830 hours of volunteer service as we provided our 2020 events. The Best Seat in the House is dedicated to creating a hopeful world one event at a time. Many of the children that receive our services are sick, refugees, in foster care, living in poverty, or have special needs. Our commitment to them is to make a difference in their lives through memorable experiences that create hope and joy.
Wow, was that not powerful? I was just hanging out with Ivan Gonzalez, the founder of this foundation, and I was asking him, why did you name it Best Seat in the House? And you know what he told me? Because as the founder and as parents standing by watching the faces of these children smile, there's no better seat in the house than that. And you can be part of the magic going forward. You see, a lot of foundations have closed their doors because of COVID-19, because they don't have access to a studio like this to do it virtually. We virtually need all of you to get involved here tonight. And we want to give a shout out to some of those that are already doing so, like Nicole Narin. That's right, $20 just came in from Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. I tell you, those kids are going to be smiling thanks to your efforts here tonight. Brenton Cook just gave, there's another Benjamin right there, $100. You know, one man said that no man makes a greater mistake than he who gives nothing because he could give so little. A little bit from a lot of people is a ton. So we want to thank you, Brenton Cook, and also Kara Young, who just gave $50. Wow, Kara, thank you so much. And we got Dave and Cindy Castleton, who just gave 5 Benjamins, $500, guys. Let's give it up for that. Holy cow. My goodness, we couldn't do it without every one of us here tonight. And I tell you, this is going to go on till Friday at noon, Mountain Standard Time. So give what you can give. Make sure you check out the silent auctions and keep giving for those kids. That's why we're here tonight. You know, this next gentleman I'm going to introduce to you, he is a dear friend of mine. In fact, I call him a walking miracle. I thought I was a piano player till I heard this man play. Paul Cardall's 21st album, The Broken Miracle, was just released February 5th. Paul has had 10 #1 songs and is the recipient of the Dove Award. Paul is joined by my buddy, David Archuleta, with a beautiful song that's called My Heart Beats for You.
I will not forget the day I met you. Broken down inside, you walked my way. Like an angel in the night, you filled me with light on that first day. No, I'm not the man that you once met. The day you stole my heart, I was born again, and I live for you until my life is through. My heart, it beats for you. My heart, it beats for you. My heart, it beats for you. Oh, my heart, it beats for you. My heart, it beats for you. Oh. The way you've learned to love me can't be easy. Oh, I'm not the man you married years ago, but somehow you helped me see to trust God much more than me. It feels like breathing, like letting go. Oh yeah, I'm not the man that you once met. The day you stole my heart, I was born again, and I live for you until my life is through. My heart, it beats for you. My heart, it beats for you. My heart, it beats for you. Oh, my heart, it beats for you. My heart, it beats for you. Oh. I had all been thought my life was over, looking at the years and what they gave. I was stuck in a place, no way to escape, trapped by my shame. Oh, 'cause I'm not the man that you once met. The day you stole my heart, I was born again, and I live for you until my life is through. My heart, it beats for you. 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 My heart, it beats for you.
Now that's a song you better go download right now. What a beautiful song, what a beautiful message, especially in time for my birthday, Valentine's Day, coming up this Sunday. We're all about the heart, all about the love, and I got to tell you, I'm so impressed with Ivan Gonzalez, who started this foundation, who's here with us tonight. You're going to get to meet him later on in this great program, but you know what? We got more donors already, guys. We are getting noisy, and thanks to all of you who are sharing this right now. By the way, keep sharing it after, because this is going to go all the way till Friday. Friday at 12 noon Mountain Standard Time. Let's see how much money we can raise for these kids. Let's see how many great experiences that we can create for these less privileged children. In fact, I want to thank Cindy Anderson, who just donated $200. Yeah, Cindy, I love it. Thank you so much for being so kind. Ed Wong, I tell you, you are incredible. $100, Ed. I salute you, brother, and so do those kids. You got to come and be part of some of these events and see these smiles of these children. I got to tell you, it is priceless. Nothing better than a smile from a happy child. Lauren Annie just gave $10. Lauren, thank you so much. You know what $10 can do for these kids? A whole lot. You know, we take so much for granted, and these kids, the littlest little gift or little experience or whatever it is huge to them. So thank you for that, Lauren. And also our friend Kurt Johnson just gave $250. Doesn't it feel good? I tell you, if you want to experience that warm fuzzy inside, give what you can give. You know what that is. Make sure you check out the lower third here on our television screens here tonight. If you got Venmo, that's one of the easiest ways to give. If you don't, download it and go to at Best Seat SLC, and you can donate however much you want right there tonight. I tell you, if you want to go to bed feeling good about yourself, if you want to do something great before you go to bed tonight, there it is, Venmo at Best Seat SLC. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got a chance to do something real special here tonight. I just wrote this song with my friend Cammie Lynn Morrison, and it just came out on Martin Luther King Day. I have followed his footsteps everywhere from where he was born, the very room he was born, to his final resting spot. I've stood right there on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial where he said, "I have a dream." And you know what? Just like that man who had the power of one, Mr. Ivan Gonzalez here also has a dream that can help these children, but it takes every single one of us. So we need every one of you tonight to get involved, get it started, and now we're going to sing this song called All In. Gainer, I'm ready. Let's roll this. Sick of all this madness, every day it's the same old news. It's time for massive action, not mass distractions. It's time we face the truth. Open up your eyes to see what's really going on. When they try to divide us, it will only unite us. Let this be our song. Come on, sing it all in. We can't make it till we're all in. It takes everybody, hear the message. Throw your fears away. Ooh, tell me, are you all in? Come on, everybody, fall in. One by one, a new tomorrow starts with us today. Tempers fly and statues fall, there's chaos in the streets. Cities burning, people yearning for peace and unity. There's no room for hatred, put our differences aside. Hand in hand, across the land, let us all unite. Come on, sing it all in. We can't make it till we're all in. It takes everybody, hear the message, throw your fears away. All in, come on everybody, fall in. One by one, a new tomorrow starts with us today. Come on! Woo! Yeah, it takes every one of us. Yeah. Oh yeah, check out this song, just hit iTunes the other day. Oh yes, let's spread the love here tonight. Every one of us counts. Here we go. The fate of future generations counts on what we do. Let's give them a bright tomorrow. It's up to me and you. It's up to me and you. Come on, all in. We can't make it till we're all in. It takes everybody, hear the message. Throw your fears away. Ooh, tell me, are you all in? Come on, everybody, fall in. One by one, new tomorrow starts with us today. One more time. All in. We can't make it till we're all in. It takes everybody, hear the message. Throw your fears away. Who tell me, are you all in? Come on, everybody, fall in. One by one, new tomorrow starts with us today. Yeah! Oh man! Did you
That
like
was
that new
awesome!
song, John? Come on! Woo!
Wait, COVID.
This guy is all in. COVID bump. There we go.
That was awesome, Nathan.
Thank you, brother.
I was going to come up and join you, but
You should've.
I chickened out. So, hey, you guys. Whoa, I'm still listening to you.
He's listening to me.
No. So what I did is I came up because for the auction right now, we still
Yes.
have 18 items that haven't been bid on.
Come on. We got
And
some great items
We
in this
do.
auction
And like
tonight.
one of them is a Utah Warriors rugby game, and you get an autographed ball.
Come on.
And you get a 2021 autographed jersey
Oh, I
and
want
4
one of
tickets
those.
to the game.
That is awesome. You got rugby fans out there?
Oh, everybody,
You
yeah.
don't want to miss that game. Rugby is one of my favorite sports.
Exactly.
I go down to New Zealand. I saw these guys play. That's incredible, guys. But we got the Warriors are here, right here. You're going to get a chance to get an autographed jersey. So go check out that item.
As well,
Yeah.
it's go to Venmo at Best Seat SLC or text Best Seat to 76278.
Yeah, all you have to do is text those words, all one word, best seat, to 76278. That's it. That's it. Simple.
Hey, okay, so I know you were talking about Ivan, and this is where we get to, gush all over Ivan about how big his heart is and stuff, and I honestly don't know a story that he hasn't told me that he hasn't cried, because the man loves these children so much. But one story that he did tell me, and it actually made me cry, is there was a little girl, and I'm not really sure what the disease was, but she had to lose her hand, and her hand was going to be amputated. And the night before, the parents were just like, what is it that you want, to do before you go? And all she really wanted was to touch something fluffy with that hand one last time.
Wow.
And then she, a little later, she unfortunately had to get her foot amputated. And they asked her again, what is it that you would like to do just one last time before you lose your foot? And she wanted her toenails painted.
That's
and
it.
It's crazy. It's like the simplest things, and it blows me away. I don't know.
Simple pedicure, a wish of a child. Yeah. It's the little things that count in life. I love that one book says a child shall lead them. And that book's been around a long time, and these children are leading us with example. They put their whole heart and soul into a dream. We might say a pedicure. That's it. I mean, come on, dream big. You know what? They'll do whatever it takes to keep that child happy. And like I said, they have children that have passed on, and the families are still struggling. They still include the families in activities to help keep the spirit of that child alive. This is one amazing foundation. Like Ivan said, he named it Best Seat because we do, as donors to this foundation, to get the opportunity to see these children smile and be part of that magic. That is the best seat in the house.
It is. It really is. Thank you, Ivan, for all you do. So our next guest.
Oh, he's got another great name too.
Honestly, he's
Love this guy.
He is the most amazing little character I've ever met. And I met Nathan. His name is Nathan Glad, and I met him years and years ago. And the thing that's interesting is that Nathan Glad was one of the first children that I ever spoke to in suit when I was Bear, because I never talked. Mm-hmm. And I remember he came up, and I remember my character was kind of aggressive,
Oh, you're tough, dude. You still are. Look at
so
this
they,
guy.
no. So they sat there and they were just like, listen, be careful with him because they didn't say this, but this is what it's called. It's called osteogenesis imperfecta.
Yeah.
And it's brittle bone disease.
Brittle bone disease.
And honestly, I mean, almost every other time I've seen Nathan, he's got a broken bone.
Oh.
But the crazy thing is he's still smiling. Always smiling, always saying hi. And when I went up to him, I saw him and he was in a little cast. And I remember I leaned down and I was like, hey, Nathan, I love you. And he goes, thanks, because he has such a cute little voice. And then I just said, take care and stay strong. And he's like, thank you. And I walked away, but I could hear his mom afterwards like, what did he say? So Nathan, I hope you kept that secret.
He's got the best last name. He is just glad for every blessing that comes in his life. If we could all learn from this young man, we have a special video we want to toss to you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our hero, Mr. Nathan Glad.
Woo!
Well, my name is Nathan. I was born with osteogenesis imperfecta, commonly known as brittle bones. I love Legos, family, friends, and food. I like to help out with charity stuff, and recently I went in for a pretty extensive surgery, and I went in, and when I came out, my left side went numb. Not fun. And through some pretty intense physical and occupational therapy, I've been able to slowly get it back. Now I can do this.
Yeah. Awesome.
I wrote a book called Climbing with Tigers, and it's about a little black bird named Blue who has brittle bones like me and goes on an adventure with his friends to find the Thunder Tiger because he has magical powers. And it was adapted to a play. Well, how the hot dog stand started was I told my mom when I'm 12, I'm 14 now, I'm going to move out and sell hot dogs. As you can see, that has not happened. So I did not move out, but some friends of mine got wind of this hot dog stand idea. They thought it would be really cool if I had one. And so they made me a hot dog stand and gave me a little business license, and I was able to have a hot dog stand. I still do. It's a little hard now, but still do. I met you, Ivan, when I was doing my hot dog stand, and I've been to some pretty cool events with Best Seat in the House, like some movies, Disney on Ice, and the Ice Castles, which is really fun. The Ice Castles is really cool. I was able to go with my family, and they have a very big slide there. I did not go on it because it is very cold. But my brother and sister did. I'm special because I know that every day is the best day ever. If you know that, hey, every day is the best day ever. I hope that they can be just as happy as me, maybe even more happy, so that they can live life to the fullest and just be awesome. Well, you see a lot of bad through brittle bones, but you can also see a whole lot of good. It's just amazing. And you just think, oh, that's that I'm going through, but people, they help you. They don't say, oh, you're hurting? Oh, well, not my problem. They say, oh, you're hurting? How can I help? That's just amazing. My book will be in the auction for Best Seat in the House. And if you like adventure and just an awesome tale, just come and bid on it.
So do you think the minimum bid should be like $1,000?
That's a little much for a book.
I know, but it's your book.
Yes, but still, I want to make sure it's affordable.
I think that it's worth at least $1,000. I mean, come on, it's Nathan's book.
Well, it's probably priceless, but it still wants people to get to read it. I mean, if you make something $1,000, you're going to have a lot of supply and not enough demand.
That's awesome. Nathan, thank you so much for that incredible story. And I'll tell you what, I don't care what kind of bad day you're having. All you have to do is click on that video, and it's going to make you smile and realize that your day is not that bad. So, Nathan, thank you very much for giving us just that ability to rise and be happy every day. So, but everybody, if you guys saw on the screen, his item for his book number was 142, and it's autographed by Nathan. And we need to show him how much we love him, and let's bid on that book, because I know I'm bidding on it. So, and I'm going to I'll hopefully win that, Nathan. So once again, if you guys can donate, please go to Venmo at Best Seat SLC or text Best Seat to 76278. Now, I said before we had Nathan and Gabe, and now our next amazing child, Gabe Casados, is coming up. Gabe, I've met a long time ago, and I've known him, and I've seen him at a lot of charity events. And Gabe lives with many challenges, and he'll explain it in his video. But I do remember one time, and this is just how amazing these kids are. We were sitting in a meeting, and there was about 6 people, and it was me and Rich Ellis and these 4 other businessmen. And I remember talking to Rich, and he's like, "We got a secret weapon." So we're sitting there talking, and sure enough, the door opens, and here comes Gabe, and he comes rolling up to the table in his wheelchair. And it was so amazing to watch him have so much confidence and to just speak to these guys like an everyday, business person. And here he is, a child, and speaking to these guys like he owned them. So, Gabe, you're amazing. So please, everybody, listen to Gabe's story. And I love you, Gabe. And I love you, Nathan. There you go.
Hi, my name is Gabe. I'm 14. I'm at Granger High. I really enjoy both playing video games and reading books. My favorite books series right now is the Percy Jackson series. My favorite video game is Black Ops Cold War. I have Escobar multiple pterygium syndrome, and the main difficulties is my hands and joints are messed up, because that's how the syndrome works. It makes everything webbed. So like my feet, my hands, my ears are a little webbed and lowered than normal people. And the other challenge is having people mistake me for having a mental disability the first time they see me. So the worst part about the automatic assumption is it makes me feel less like a person and more like a broken object. Because people always go to my mom and say, "What's his name?" Or "How's he doing?" Or "Is he okay up there?" And it's hurtful because it really damages how I want to meet someone, how I interact, because I always feel now that they think I'm mentally broken. So just automatic assumptions. So I just always have to try harder, I feel, than a normal person would at a first interaction. We met Bessie at the house at a charity event. It was, he gave us these cool beanies, which had Captain America and all that on them, which is really cool. And it was really fun, especially when we got to go to a play, like Phantom of the Opera, because I'd never been. And it was seeming really exciting and new. Especially when you take in the fact that most disabled families spend their money. Like a play or a football game is very much not the first priority. It is a mid to bottom level. And so to get those experiences without having to pay a premium price and to enjoy it, because I know my family is there to help, to make sure that not that I enjoy it, but make sure that it's getting the most value. And it's really fun to go with my mom and see a play, or go with my dad and see a football game. It's just really nice. So it took about a year, and it was really fun working with all the creatives, working with the other author who helped me like hone my vision was really fun because then I got to choose what I liked and what I didn't, and it really helped me boil it to the core message. The pictures are really lifelike. The birds are all made from like a really cool thing where they make them out of like symbols. This is a colon, and his hearing aid, which he has, is an @ sign. So they make them out of like periods, commas, and all that kind of stuff, which is a really interesting thing to do. The reason this is so important and why you should donate is not a lot of charities do this sort of thing. Like, of course, there's the other ones that they do bike riding or like do a monster truck rally, but getting experiences like a play is not something a lot of them do, and it's a very personal experience. And so, if you can, I donate to best seat in the house.
Gabe, that was amazing. Thank you for your story. And everybody, please bid on Gabe's book. It's another autographed book, just like Nathan Glad's. And
That was number 118, I believe, wasn't it?
Yep.
Number 118.
I'm glad you said that because I was thinking in my head, I don't have a...
Oh, no, it's awesome.
My memory's gone.
Superstars here tonight.
Yeah.
Nathan and Gabe are the headliners tonight. I tell you, that's who we're talking about. Those are the type of kids that are benefited by this great charity here tonight. Best seat in the house. And we couldn't do without these great donors. We got more donors here.
We do.
John, go ahead and tell us about...
Our first one, we got John Gossett. And honestly, I already know he's in a hotel in Wyoming. Because he texted me earlier. So anyway, he donated $20. John, thank you.
John, you are always doing great things in the community, and thank you so much for donating to this great cause. Oh, we also have Dan Clean, Mr. Clean. Can you believe it?
$500.
$500.
That's
For
amazing.
Mr. Clean.
I wish if we had
Dan
confetti,
Clean,
they'd be
that
going
is.
off right now.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
And
Remember
you know
that
what?
jingle?
But you know what? I'm going to throw
We're
it
gonna
into the
sing
bus.
that for him.
For $500, if anybody donates $500, you'll give them an autographed CD.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, you know what? If somebody donates $1,000, he's going to donate a Bear jersey autograph. Would you do that?
I thought we were going to dinner with them.
Well, let's do that. You want to do that?
Yeah, we can do either.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
$1,000.
Whatever you want.
If we do $1,000, you get to pick. I'll give you a game-worn jersey or dinner with this good-looking guy in the Sharpay face right here. There you go.
Man, talk about great food, great company.
We're not going to Ruth Chris. I'm telling you right now. No Ruth Chris. We're going
We'll
to
let
maybe
you pick where you'd like to go.
Taco Bell.
The Taco Bell. There we go. Chalupa.
It's my budget, buddy.
Oh, yes. All right.
It's not big.
Can you supersize it?
Yeah, exactly. That might tap me.
They might tap you. Well, listen, Mike Johnson got involved too. This is another rock star. $250.
That's amazing.
Mike Johnson.
Thank you, Mike. Really
we
appreciate
love you, brother.
that.
Thank you so much. And of course,
Emmanuel Gonzalez.
hello.
$80. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Thank you so much. $80. That's great.
And you know what? He happens to be Ivan's brother.
Ivan's brother. See, family is getting involved tonight. We're all family here tonight, and you're helping great families. In fact, you know what? We have the silent auction. I just found out from Ivan that we actually have a weekend in Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
No way.
They also have a weekend in Moab.
That's awesome.
Guys, give what you can give. A little bit from a lot of people is a ton, so please share this. They can always donate, but you got to donate tonight. In fact, even if you're watching this 6 months down the road, though, the Venmo link still works. The pain and the cause is always out there, but we're helping to ease that pain for some great children that don't have the opportunities that most children have, and you can give that gift tonight. And that Venmo is at Best Seat SLC. So make sure you give. That's down here in the lower third. Also text to the number there, and they can give as well.
Exactly. And there's still items that have not been bid on. I think there's still like 10 left. So please, everybody, get into the site and please bid on some of those items.
And the auction goes all the way till the 12th of February, which is this coming Friday. That's at bestseat.givesmart.com.
Boom.
Bestseat.givesmart.com.
calm.
Teamwork. You see that, guys? Teamwork.
Hey, and I'm gonna let you toss it says toss the video. You do it because you got the game show voice.
I tell you, I lived in Chile for many, many years. I was a missionary down there, and football, or the Salt Lake, right here in our backyard. They've been powerful partners with Best Seat in the House. They want to give us a shout out here. Let's watch this, guys. Check it out.
Woo!
I'm Kyle Schroeder. I'm the Director of Community and Player Engagement for Real Salt Lake. Best Seats in the House has been a fantastic community partner for us over the last few years. We work very closely together to make sure families throughout the Salt Lake Valley and Utah have the best soccer experience possible. Ivan will reach out to us with families that he knows will be fantastic people to bring to the stadium and give them a unique experience. We have been thrilled to work on this partnership and want to help out this organization as best as we can. We know that Ivan and Best Seats in the House will do everything they can to make sure that families in this community are taken care of and provided opportunities that might not be afforded to them without Best Seats in the House. We're thrilled that we have community partners like them and want to do everything we can to see them succeed. We hope that we can create many more soccer experiences for Best Seats in the House and love to see the work that they do throughout the community. Ivan has done a tremendous job in a trying year to continue his work in making sure that families in this community are taken care of. We're thrilled that we can continue to work with him and happy to be a part of this great organization.
Wow, that was powerful. I love to have one of those experiences, especially if I were a kid. Come on, to get to hang out with Real Salt Lake.
I know, and get to see Leo.
Oh, heck yeah. And also get the chance to, I don't have any daughters, but man, if I did, I'd want them to have a princess dress-up party like the one I saw in that video earlier. Wouldn't that be cool?
I don't know, because I have 3 girls, and I always got roped into that. So
Did you get into that? Whatever the event is, these guys are always coming up with something magical, something special. In fact, you know what? We have some more donors that we want to bring up here.
Yes.
In fact, tell them about this first donor, why this is special.
You guys, so we recognize the name, and her name is Lynette Baum, and they donated $200. And Lynette, thank you so much. But unfortunately, a year ago, Emily, Lynette's daughter, passed away from lung cancer. So our thoughts and prayers go out with you, and thank you so much for the $200.
That is powerful. Thank you, Emily. We miss you, and we love your family here. Thank you, Lynette. That was powerful. And Greg Ward, he just jumped in. Look at this, another $100. It's
amazing.
To create more magic like we just saw on the screen.
Thanks, you, Greg. Thank you. And I love her, Minda Zoloff. Thank you so much. You donated, You just donated $100. And like we said before, her charity For the Kids, it's an amazing organization. Her and Roseanne do such a great job. And it's actually Rosanna. I just called her Roseanne. But there you go.
Rosanna Dana.
Dana. Thank you, guys. Minda, thank you.
And of course, we got Jordan Wilson.
$25.
I always think of Castaway. Wilson. We got Jordan Wilson here tonight. $25. Thank you, Jordan Wilson. We salute you, brother. Thank you so much. This is a great night so far, and we're just getting started. We got some more talent coming up here. Oh, my gosh. We're very excited, but I want to highlight the auction number 165. Tell them what this is.
I want to say this. Okay, so because I've been there, and it was awesome. So item number 165, it's a Camp Williams Officer Club. You get to use it for the entire day. You get a lifeguard with it, and you get to use the pool for 4 hours. You get to have a big party or a family reunion, and honestly, it's a great facility. I was there. A really good friend of ours who has cancer was there doing a fundraiser, and we got to do the event there, and it was awesome. I mean, I really enjoyed it. So you guys, please bid on that item and have an amazing time this summer.
They provide the lifeguard. You get to invite up to 300 of your friends, I heard.
400 maybe.
400?
I don't know. Let's just keep going.
That's an Osmond family party right there. That's right. Guys, bring the whole fam. Invite your friends. Bring the whole neighborhood, for crying out loud.
You could.
That's a great one. That's number 165 on the auction. And go ahead and bid now. It's going all the way till Friday, but get in the game now.
Wait.
What?
Look, we just got breaking news. So somebody just donated. His name is Doug Osmond. Just donated $20.
What?
Your
That's
brother.
my brother,
Yeah.
Doug. He's watching from Missouri. Hi,
Thanks,
brother.
Doug.
Thanks so much for donating. That is awesome. Like I said, $20 from every one of the Osmonds. That is like
and your other brother,
a knockout of the park.
David just donated 22.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Guys, they're
You
watching.
Osmonds are amazing.
Well, when you mess with one of us, you get all of us. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, brothers out there. The Osmond second generation shout out. That's great. But you know what? I want to show you guys a really amazing hero. Like I said earlier, he is literally a walking miracle. This man can play piano like no other, and he's joined by one of my favorite country duos of all time, Thompson Square, with a beautiful song called All I See Is Snow.
Woo!
look blue and red and green. The gifts are wrapped underneath the tree. Children's laughter fill these empty halls. The spirit's alive and well within these walls. But if everything is how it's supposed to be, tell me why is it all I see? All I see is snow. All I see is snow. The pain you feel I see and it breaks my heart. Just know that I love you the way you are. I'll always be the warmth when you get cold. So let me be the light that leads you home. And if the weight is way too much for you to bear, just reach out your hand and I'll be there. When all you see is snow. When all you see is snow. I hear tiny voices say, come outside. Let's make angels, spread your wings out wide. And there I am staring up at the sky. With all this love I have, God tell me why. All I see is snow.
Wow, Thompson Square, and of course, Paul Cardall together.
That was amazing.
That was
awesome.
magic. And talk about magic. We have the man behind the magic here tonight, Mr. Ivan Gonzalez in the house.
Hey, everyone.
Founder of Best Seat in the House with us tonight.
How's it going, everybody? Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, man, we're so excited to be here with you. Well, tell us how this all got started. We want to hear the story about how this came to be.
Yeah, I like John mentioned before, I was working at Ronald McDonald House here in Salt Lake City, and I was volunteering at half a dozen other charities, and my birthday was coming up, and I was just like, I'm not rich in any way, but I was like, I kind of want to do something to give back, you know? And I was talking to a coworker, and she's like, let's do something for the kids, and I love events. I used to be a DJ.
Oh, wow.
So I did a birthday carnival, and Loved it. Loved it every second of it. And my friends loved volunteering. And for a year, I just did like random a luau here and there or whatever with other charities. And then after a year, I finally realized I can't do this on my budget. I work for a charity. I can't do this on my budget. So I decided to start a nonprofit, start the Best Seat in the House. And actually, my father gave me the idea 10 years ago, and I kind of laughed at him. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm in school for finance, and I wasn't thinking nonprofit at all. But then, we did amazing. The first year we served 600 kids. Last year we served, 2019, we served over 3,000 kids. Mm-hmm. And then last year, 2020, we served over 2,000 kids.
You know,
That
this
is amazing.
incredible. This is so great. And you know what?
Why am I up front?
Hey, it's all right. We want to have him come in. We did this choreography earlier.
Yeah, we did. And I
Okay.
goofed it up. Go figure.
Well, we want to just say this. Thank you for what you're doing. You know, and my grandmother on her deathbed wrote something to my father. She couldn't talk, so she had to write it. But she says, Alan, there is no limit to the good we can do if we don't care who gets the credit. You were kind of the behind-the-scenes guy here all night, and yet this was your dream. It all starts with one. He says, I'm not rich. I didn't have the money to do it. And so he did it anyways. And sometimes we might say, I don't know, I've got $20. You're going to spend that at Starbucks. You know, what if you just gave that little venti, a hot chocolate or whatever you get there, to a child today? Imagine what could $20 do for a child?
$20 can, when we take them to a Real game, we can get them a hat at the game or a scarf or something for them to remember. Or at a concert, get them a poster or whatever it is. Whatever the kid wants, depending on resources, we'll do.
But I just think everybody just really, really needs to think about what your money is going for when it comes to these children and you creating these moments for them. I mean, you're taking them out of their everyday routine, sitting at the house or sitting in their wheelchair, or if they just, they're at home because they don't have the funds, and you get to take them and give them an experience. And that's what life's all about, is experiences.
Yeah, and I love to share one with you guys right now.
Yeah.
It came to my memory driving here. I was talking to a mom who was trying to find a Utah Jazz jersey. Wow. And I was like, it was near Vivint, and I was like, oh, there's a game tonight. Team store is going to be open. You should just head down. She's like, oh, that's great. Then I got a text from my buddy who had row 4 tickets for the game that night, and it included food. He's like, hey, do you have a family? And honestly, I'll be honest, I was a little selfish. I was like, I kind of want these tickets. They're like $500 a person.
Yeah.
Wait, first off, this was pre-COVID.
This was pre-COVID, yes, sure. Pre-COVID. Yeah. And anyway, I remember this mom. I was like, I just talked to her. I'm like, hey, you're going down to buy a jersey for one of your kids. Take these tickets, enjoy the night. I didn't really know much about the family till after the game. So this kid was having brain surgery. Oh, my. And I didn't know she also was a foster mom.
My goodness.
So she had about 10 or 12 foster kids, and 2 of them were with her. So he just had brain surgery about a week before the game, and he was having trouble eating. But at the game, he ate. Oh, wow. He ate tons, and she's like, he hasn't eaten in a week. But at the game, he did. And then the daughter that she had with her, well, not daughter, foster girl, wrote a thank you note to me and saying, this is my first year as a foster kid on Christmas. It was about 2 weeks before Christmas.
Oh, my goodness.
And thank you for making it feel better, me being in being in foster care on Christmas, and also giving me a taste of the life that I never thought I could be a part of. She never thought she could go to a game, have a delicious meal, buffet, everything included. And that is just one of tons of stories I can talk about. But that's why I do this for these kids, because they're going through so much, and we don't know how long they're going to live or they'll pull through. I mean, we have tons of stories of kids, beating cancer, and then sadly we have tons of other stories like Emily. Yeah. But we were so glad to be there with the families.
What did that do to their hearts, to have that moment? Here he hasn't eaten in a week, and all of a sudden he's chowing down. When we can help our children out there forget the pain that they're going through daily, like the girl that all she wanted was that pedicure, because she was going to be losing her foot that week. Imagine, just put yourself in their shoes for a moment, and then just think, what would $20 do for that child? An experience. a priceless experience.
It's what you said. It's really true. I've seen it many times. Is when a child gets taken out of their daily routine and they get to do something that is fun and they get to enjoy for because they haven't done something for a long time. They do things that they haven't done in a long time. So I mean, it's just amazing, and I just hope people understand the difference it could make by donating money to help these children.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you.
right. Well, we have a drawing, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, let's give it up, you guys, for Ivan here. Ivan Gonzalez, founder of Best Seat in the House. Wow, we've had the best seat in the house, and I hope you've enjoyed your best seat. Now, let's get you in the game so you can experience what the real best seat in the house is, and that's getting to see these kids smile.
Are we drawing?
Yeah, so real quick. So this is the drawing for the gift baskets. So we had a number of donors donate a whole basket for our auction, and we loved it. So we're going to give away 2 one-day Disneyland hopper passes to the winner, and we had about a dozen donate. So I'm going to... You want to pull it?
Yeah, you're gonna pull your brothers.
No, he didn't.
We're gonna make it fair. We're gonna stir it up, and the first name is.
It's only one winner. We're only gonna pull one winner.
He's looking for his own name. No.
I don't know if this is fair.
Is it? Oh, I didn't even know who I did.
Let's
You draw.
let's have Nathan draw it.
Okay.
No, he cheats. I know he does.
Ready.
He's an Osmond.
Donnie Osmond. No, just kidding. Now, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The first winner going to Disneyland is
Megan Draper.
Megan Draper.
Congratulations,
The happiest
Megan.
place on earth.
Yes.
That's awesome. Park hoppers, too.
And I heard the lines are super short right now.
Now is the time to get close.
I want to go.
You can't get too close to Mickey, but close enough.
Do we get to do another draw?
Oh no, that was just wondering. But I did want to give
Let's
out
do
some.
something. Well, he's going to take somebody to dinner.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. Well.
I would love
I'm
just
hey,
throwing
why
Nathan
not?
Osmond
Why
in
not?
there.
Let's
Here we go.
make it happen.
So we're gonna pick a second winner. They go to dinner with Nathan Osmond,
There you go.
and it's for the kids.
For the kids. That's
Minda,
awesome.
Rosanna.
Give me
Minda
a
and
holler.
Rosanna.
Wait a
Give us
minute.
holler.
I'm going with on this one, though.
Okay, John Absey's coming with
Yeah.
us,
And Nathan's paying.
and he's going to be our server. No, just kidding.
I can do that. I'm good at that. I used to do that.
So I also want to give out some awards.
Oh, wow.
So we're gonna have our partner of the year. Hopefully, I don't get emotional with this. So our partner of the year, for 2020, goes to Pepito Mo's restaurant,
Yes.
who they give so much to us. They've given thousands of dollars worth of food to our families and our fundraiser. And Kim and Jesus, thank you so much for your support. You guys deserve this. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Partner of the year, Pepito Mo's restaurant here in Salt Lake City.
Pepito Mo's.
Seriously, it's great food. I remember.
Wow.
I've had that many times at your events. It's amazing food.
Why don't we go and eat dinner at Pepito Mo's?
Rosanna loves it there.
Let's
Okay.
go there. Let's
in.
go support them. They give to us so much. Let's go give back to them.
Yeah.
Done.
That's
You're
awesome.
still buying.
I am.
And then our volunteer of the year.
Yes.
It's funny. I met him at an event as I was leaving, and he was in a tuxedo, and I was like, who is this guy? And he just loud, awesome, energetic guy, and he joined the board and has been a rock for us and a ton of charities these last year. So our volunteer of the year goes to Coz Green.
Yes. Coz, would you come up on the stage? This
He didn't know
gentleman,
this.
He is the producer of this tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He did not expect this, but wow. There's some special people on
You
this
guys,
stage
seriously,
tonight.
Coz
Right
has
here.
done so much, and not only for Best Seat in the House, but for charities across the valley. And he has put on events like this a dozen times, and he does it on
silent
his own
hero.
time. And we love him for everything he does in the community. Big, big heart.
A lot of tears here tonight.
Thank you, Coz.
Coz Green. Oh, go check out Coz. You have your YouTube channel. I want them to go and subscribe. Coz.tv. Go to coz.tv and you'll see this man's story. He is a silent hero. One of my best friends. We just got to know each other this year. And already, just what we've been able to do here tonight for this great cause, you have the best name. Anxiously engaged in a great cause. Right there, Coz Green.
And he's got a great voice.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's all about you. It's all about best seat in the house. Thank you.
Yeah.
I do it for you. I do it for the kids.
Yes.
Thank you, Coz.
Well, that's amazing. We want to thank our sponsors here tonight. We have some great sponsors here. Independent Solutions. Thank you, Independent Solutions. We couldn't do all of this without all of them. They're amazing.
I know another thing that we couldn't do is we couldn't do this because you wouldn't be here if you weren't the OsmondHomeLoans.com.
Oh, shameless plug here tonight.
It is. It's awesome.
We want to give back to the community. So I just want to say, yes, call us up, OsmondHomeLoans.com. Utah's on fire with real estate, and I'm your mortgage man. So come see me.
And then also, everybody, we'd like to thank Real Salt Lake for their generous donations and for helping out, as well as for the kids. Thank you, Minda. Thank you, Rosanna.
Absolutely. And Lenny and Bert Zimmerly.
That's why I didn't say it. I know I couldn't say
He
it.
left it for me to mess it up. We love you guys. Lenny and Bert, we appreciate you guys so much. And thank you to all the donors here tonight and those bidding in the auctions. Remember, Coz Green, that goes till Friday, right?
Friday at noon, the auction.
Friday noon, the auction. And so make sure you go there and give what you can give, and especially that book. I want to get that autographed book by Nate.
Or Gabe.
Gabe, they have 2 books in there, guys. Go check those out.
As well as, you know what? The one thing that I love is everybody from behind the scenes, because I know that, anytime that you've done a show, whenever we do our thing, it's always the people behind the scenes are the ones that make it happen. You guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody. Please give yourselves a round of applause for the camera people and the audio guys.
Yes.
You guys are awesome.
Rock Canyon Studios here, Gaynor Brunson, the whole team, all of you guys. We couldn't do it without everyone behind the scenes.
But now donate a lot, please.
That's right. Please, everybody. Thank you to all the volunteers, the crew, and everybody.
And now we got to make it rain really quick. Make it rain.
Make it. Oh, it's a party.
It's a tradition. It's confetti.
Hey, it's snowing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Utah. Hey,
All I see is snow.
Well, thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
In behalf of everybody here at Best Seat in the House, have a great night. Share this video with all your friends.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Feeling good, smelling good, ready to rock. Windows down, I got my truck shined up. Been working all week, now it's time to have a good time. Money in my pocket, ready to spend. I've waited long enough for a wild weekend. Cruise down Main, let them all check out my ride. Summer nights and country twang, neon lights are calling your name. Welcome to the party, come and let your hair down. Shake it, turn it up, let's wake up the whole town. But don't stop till you see the morning light. Come and rock your body, check out all the hotties. Get a yeah. The place is getting rowdy, this is gonna be one heck of a night. Welcome to the party. Get your party on. Dance floors hopping, let me hear that song. Keep them girls dancing all night long. There's a fight out back, but we're still going strong. DJ, keep that rhythm pumping, up and down. Now the honky tonks jumping. Stomp them boots, aren't you glad you came along? Writing down numbers and making plans. Cute little country thing takes your hand. Welcome to the party, come and let your hair down. Shake it, turn it up, let's wake up the whole town. But don't stop till you see the morning light. Come and rock your body, check out all the hotties. Get a yeah. The place is getting rowdy, this is gonna